Alright, so we've finished our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 and some filler games, and now we went ahead and had AI gin up a bunch of portraits for us for a rogue trader. Can I make this go faster? I can. So just a bunch of AI portraits for our main character, just you know, different possibilities. Anyway, stop. Hide that. So settings. I I don't think gore matters. Uh, yeah, if I alt tab, I want the game to pause. A hidden object is important. When an area is loaded, yeah. No, don't auto end turns. Okay. Save controls. Sure. Screen resolution. All of this seems fine. Where's sound? This is super loud. There we go. This feels... accessibility. Did I make the text as big as I could? Good. Alright. So we need new game. Scenario. We're going to become a rogue trader. All that's great. So difficulty. Here's normal. And by normal, they mean massively reduced and weakened enemies. You don't want normal. Normal is lame. Daring. Okay, nothing's reduced, full damage, normal scaling. Okay, fine. Hard. Enemies are slightly buffed. Then unfair. Look at this. Look at this jump. Wounds up by 20%. This is on top of the 10% stat increases. So I don't know, maybe they don't double dip on wounds, but whatever. But look at this. Enemy wounds are increased by 80%. We're going to start on hard. Okay, we're going to go through on hard, because Owlcat on fair is generally unfair. We might need to move this. Alright, continue. Alright, we are going to be a custom character. Appearance. We have our custom portrait. I want this one to be our custom portrait. I want it select. What if I do that? Okay, there we go. There we go. We can zoom in some. Yeah. Looks good. Hair. So we've got that kind of hair. Okay. Good. Eyebrows. There are eyebrows. We'll make them bushy. Beard. Bushier. Not that bushy. That's too much. That's not enough. Maybe that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And we do have some stuff around the eyeballs, which would be what, face. Okay. Tattoo. There we go. Scars. Something around the eyeballs. There we go. That'll do. No tattoos. Augmentations. No. 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 No, we don't want that. Maybe that? No. We'll just live without augmentations.
Macro cannons, volley! I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. Through chaos, I stride. To arms! I'll make it happen. I don't need luck. I have strategy. Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble. Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
Okay, we could do that. Because we are going to... Let's go to... Can I skip ahead and come back? Because... we want to be some sort of Sanctioned Psyker. Because in the last game... we played Karlak as a melee barbarian. We're going to be some sort of... We'll do something cool as a Psyker. Homeworld. Okay, I guess Imperial World makes the most sense. Forge World, Forged Purpose. Okay, let's go back through. Okay, so Death World. Plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment are aggressive. Fellowship. I feel like Fellowship and Intelligence are what we like. Yeah, this doesn't feel right for us. What's Voidborn? What's Fortune? Can we roll? Okay. That's kind of... Okay, so Voidborn. If we're gonna be some sort of Psyker. Biomancy. We're not gonna be a healing buffer. We're trying to avoid being that. Divination, this sounds like buffing. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't sound like it'll be buffing. Warp burn. Alright. What's Word of the Emperor? All allies gain Sire. Okay. Line of the Emperor. Oh. This feels like what we want to be. Okay, telepaths. We could psychic shriek. Mind bond. We're gonna be a sanctic. Okay, so we're gonna become a divine melee pummeler. All right, let's go back to our origin. We're Sanctioned Psyker. Back to our home world. Alright. Voidborn, maybe. Hive World, strength in numbers. No. We don't like that. Forge World. Okay, do I get to do that right now? Forge World, gain critical hit. Gain dodge. Armor. Okay. Forge World sounds cool for what we're going for, which is armored melee mage. Humanity's finest. Oh, well, let's go back up to Voidborn. Okay, we just skip. Voidborn just skips. Alright. Humanity's finest. What is... Oh. Just flat bonus stats. Okay. Back to Homeworld. And what's Fortress World? Never stop shooting. Okay, so for rapid attacks, multi-attacks, that sounds like it could be fun, but Hail of Steel. Yeah, we're not using guns, so as cool as that would be, yeah. So Forged Purpose. Okay, does armor mess with psychic powers? Okay. Alright. So we're just going to be an armored psyker. We have Sanctic. What is our triumph? Apex of Brilliant. Upon solving the mystery of a powerful, psychically active you manage to... Okay. That feels cool. And we would be better against Xenos? Okay, that's neat. What's Illustrious Glory? Okay, Persuasion feels nice. Feat of Greatness. What's the difference between Coercion? Okay. This feels more... Alright, I feel like this... There, we saved a pilgrim ship. That's it. That's good. Alright, Darkest Hour. We're accused of being possessed by a warp entity. Okay, what's logic? Brand of Shame. What's awareness? What is Shadow of Torment? Lore Warp. Feels like maybe that one. Portents. Yeah, because I feel like logic and awareness. Alright, there we go. Now we have our archetypes. Can I see what these do? Okay, let's start with the ones we know. So at level 1, what is Warrior? So Warrior can build out to Assassin, Vanguard, Arc Militant. I feel like because Vanguard, Unyielding Beacon. Alright, so we can get here from Warrior or Officer. And this sounds like what we want, right? Frontline, beacon to their allies. That's a Grand Strategist. Masters of Positioning. Okay, Assassin, we can get here from Warrior or Operative, and I assume this is single target damage. Alright. Vanguard is what we normally play, right? And we already accidentally built into that. Is Bounty Hunter some sort of good mid-range? Okay. What's Master Tactician? Always using their leadership and... Okay. Scaling with party, long-term single target buffs, momentum, versatility. Okay. That sounds like a thing we would like to do. What's Arc Militant? Is a formula able to blend various weapons and styles, be it melee range or any... Yeah, is best at it and becomes stronger and stronger with it. Okay. Large area attacks. I like explosions. We're not going to be using weapons, though. What's versatility? Does this include... Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, because we're going to be not using that. Okay. And then Grand Strategist we looked at. So I assume Warrior is like our melee tank. Yeah, exceptional melee prowess, dealing high damage. Close quarters. Officer, these are buffers, I assume. So extra turns. I read through a bunch of this stuff earlier. And so it sounds like combat is sort of around finding a single character and just like shooting them up in stats and turns. What's rescuing allies? Bring it down. Oh. See, these are the skills I like. I like persuasion. Let's go back to archetype. What's warrior stuff? Characteristics. We get weapon skill. That's great. Corrals. Okay. All right. So. Alright. Word of the Emperor. Okay, what does Resolve actually do for this? Momentum. Okay. Okay, so my primary stuff at the very start. Alright. So there's our goal. We are a melee brawler. Can I change my appearance?
We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint.
Okay, I can't change the color of that. Okay. Keystone feature, so we're going to get charge. This available skills, keystone feature. So to the right, it looks like is okay. All right, so we're going to be a warrior. I'm happy with being a warrior. All right. So we have 30 points. We got toughness, agility. Why is my fellowship down? Forge World. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. His weapon skill is parry. Okay, so let's do that. What's agility? Okay. Intelligence is this is psi rating. There's that willpower. Okay. We should be good at that. What else do we want to be good at? Is strength just damage? Yeah. We don't need ballistic skill. Can I go down? No. Okay. Perception. Also affects the awareness skill. Alright. I don't need tech use. What if I do... Okay, that's great. Int has a lot of skills. Willpower does not have a lot of skills. And then perception is purely awareness, which is really important. I feel like we're very general. We're not very good. Maybe we shouldn't be this spread out. Alright. Void ship. Is more advanced, developed only 5 centuries ago. It's Firestorm. And they're all about the same size. They're all about the same size. Let's just base it on what looks coolest. Okay, that looks alright. That reminds me of like a troop transport. I don't like the statue. It looks okay. I think I like this one the best. It's got a little castle on it. Okay. I don't like that name. Daring Destiny. There we go. That's a great name. Rogue Trader. Percival? Not the worst name ever. No. Abner. Kind of looks like an Abner, doesn't he? I mean, I was joking that we were going to name him Pun Dragon because this reminds me of the StarCraft Uther skin in Heroes of the Storm. But I think Abner, he looks like an Abner. Let's see. No, not a Seth. Not a Marn. Not a Lazarus. Not a Solar. Not a Wilbur. Not a Hara. Not an Esteban. Yeah, we're gonna... Random name generator. You gave us Abner, and I feel like... he feels... He's like just a General old guy, nothing fancy. He's the rogue trader. He's a warrior. Okay. 40 toughness. Okay. I go back to characteristics. How much? If I... Oh, I didn't even put any points in toughness. I was just... Okay. Yeah, so there we go. Not a great... Let's see what happens if I screenshot. Oh, I can screenshot easily. There we go. Then our Forge World bonus is Subskin Armor. Okay, let's... There we go. All right, so we've got our character here. Our triumph plus persuasion, yeah. Okay, no, I'm happy with Abner here. All right, let's apply that. And I guess we'll finally get to go to the game. And here is where we'll actually get to learn about the game. Intelligence affects skills. Okay, that's great. There's a lot of loading, but this is the first time we've loaded anything past the character generator, so we could be forgiving here. While this is doing that, let me get all of my other screens set up. There we go. And we'll find a good place to put our camera after this, I hope. All right.
An excellent place for contemplation.
You can learn more about
One
Colonel there.
has the best view of the cathedral from here.
Got it.
Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Oh, do we have an encyclopedia? Oh, excellent. We'll be spending a lot of time here, I'm sure. Oh, is this the tutorial? Like, okay, all of the different archetypes would have been great to know. Armor, okay. Okay. Attacks and hits. Okay. There was something I wanted to figure out exactly how momentum works. Momentum details. If momentum can use unique heroic acts and desperate measures in battle, momentum changes depending on if the momentum gauge reaches 175 or more. Any party member can use a heroic act. If it drops too low, you get desperate measures, which has a number. Negative effects. What do you mean by that? Okay. Okay. Each party member has a resolve stat. Okay. Okay, so as you win, you win faster, and as you lose, you get a chance to get back into the game. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay, we don't need to spend a lot of time there. It is an awe-inspiring sight. Those were big statues.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence.
Fair.
For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless
For now, can we live up here? We can live up here for now.
until they are presented with a chance to give their very life. Master of humanity.
He was already looking at us.
Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voigtveer,
Kunrad,
Master
got
of
it.
Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Oh, yes, let's, I am a sanctioned psyker.
I'm aware of that fact. It would have been unacceptable negligence to have overlooked such a detail when compiling your profile. Fate bestowed upon you powers of witchcraft, and a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium. Yours is truly an unenviable lot.
I don't know. We get to be super cool.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Oh, so what is a Master of Whispers?
To put it plainly,
Right,
I'm the
okay,
head of
that
a
is
network of
obvious enough.
spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Okay. There is another
There
candidate?
is. And you will meet him soon enough. Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Right, well, tell me about Lady
I would
Theodora.
rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract
Okay.
particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement.
Alright, so be
However
nice and
privileged
smart.
your
We can be
position
nice
may
and smart.
I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities. So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth
Okay.
null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Alright. Why are we here?
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak.
Oh, this was an AI portrait, so we just stole it from Bing.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Great. Rogue Trader, request, movement. Okay, standard movement. Got it. Change your point of view. WASD, rotate. Got it.
My faith is my shield.
Let's pull up some inventory. So I've got a gun. That's it. We got a gun. That's 0. Oh, I have... So we need more psi rating. Got it. Wait, can I change my color scheme? I like blue. We're blue now. Maybe the lighter blue? Yeah, we're blue. Show helmet? What if it's off? We look spookier. Ooh, what is our backpack? Oh, we don't have a backpack. Fine. Where did I click to get that? Weapons, skills. Alright, let's go through all of this. Is it here? Ah, outfit settings. Got it. God, who would ever wear the ugly yellow? I don't like purple. I don't like gray. These look like they're pretty similar. Okay. I don't like the white. I definitely don't like the red. We're blue. We're sticking with the light blue. All right. So what is this? Deflection determines the amount of damage deducted whenever an enemy hits the character. So is deflection different than armor? Armor that reduces it allows the percentage of damage that is reduced by the character's armor and is deducted after damage deflection. Okay, so if we get hit by 100 damage, deflection reduces that. Then armor minus 13%. So if we got hit by 100, we'd get hit by 87. Great. We're not dealing with numbers that big there. Wounds are a measure of how much punishment. As a character can increase their wounds by spending experience points and improving their characteristics or gaining... Okay, great. This. Dodge. Base chance 30. When character is attacked. When dodging an area, attack. Okay. Okay. I understand dodge. Dodge reduction. This how much a character reduces enemies' chance to dodge their attacks. The higher, the better. Dodge reduction is... Okay. If I take this off and I punch. Oh, I don't get to punch. Okay. We'll put this back on for now. That looks cooler. We'll put the gun there. Okay. Parry. So we need a melee weapon, and then we get to parry. Okay, we're looking for a melee weapon. And that's my resolve. Okay. I get it. Maybe. Okay. Levels are good. I need psi rating. How do I increase my psi rating? Okay. We don't know how we increase our psi rating. That's great. Character. Oh, there's so much to look at here. Summary. Dogmatic. Belief in the holiness. Okay. Heretical. I don't know if we like either of those. So what's this? Belief in the volume of... Oh, that's probably the way we're going to go. Yeah, this sounds like where we're going to go. That's Puritan. Follow that. Okay. Fanatic. Grant the push the... Okay. Dogmatic. Yeah, we're not we don't have unfettered hatred. That doesn't sound like us. Yeah, and we're not that either. So yeah, we'll probably be going this way. We've got 6 movement points, 4 action points. Good to know. Features: charge, word of the emperor, talents, warrior. Okay, this is all of our cool stuff. Nothing here is new. Flagship cooldown of focused efforts. What's focused efforts? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh, we don't. Okay, good to know. Archetypes, warrior. Do I have? All right. Reputation. Drusians. Are you going to tell me what the Drusians are? Continuing the crusade. That doesn't sound like us. Okay. Explorators. The machine cult. Okay. I don't think I'm going to like any of these people. Imperial Navy. Fellowship of the Void. Okay, what is this? What is profit factor? Is there a relative value, warrant of trade, and what opportunities and resources? So it's like what I can buy. Okay. What's this? Pistol shot, 1 creature, hit chance, effective distance, max distance. Spends all movement points. Okay, so it's just like in Pathfinder, they just end things. Do 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 do. Let me see. Let me see if Jonas is interested in. Nope. Let me see. Let me ask him before I just jump in on him on Discord if he's okay with us recording. Biography. Oh, this is going to be the history of our choices and our alignment shifts, I guess. Okay. Journal. Next. By right of blood. Follow not Conrad, Kunrad. The officer's deck. Okay, we know to do that. Here's our... Ooh, I like the map. Very pretty. Can I zoom in? Oh, it's got our little portrait there. That's great. What's corporate? Oh, all of this. Okay, I don't need any of this. Actually, wait. Mechanical dictionary. I wanted to see P. We'll find out. That means I need to do this. So, we'll see. You'll have to let me know how terrible the Discord stream is.
Looks fine.
Excellent.
It looks better than the last game you played.
Still hasn't told me how to increase my psi rating. Then again, I literally had the conversation that said, "Come talk to the person who's going to explain to you what's going on." That's the extent of the game so far.
How long are you, or how far into it are you?
I made a character and I talked to a guy who explained to me what rogue traders are, and then he said, "Come talk to someone who's going to provide more information." And then I've been spending the time going through the character sheet and reading how everything works. So
game wise, you sound like you're about 5 minutes in.
Yes, I accidentally made a melee tank who's a caster. I didn't mean to, but it happened. It just happens sometimes. But it's okay. We're still early. We can drift away from it. Oh, we're paused.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Some objects. Okay, so there's other ways. Okay, so I can look at things in special ways. So how much do you know about the 40K world?
Nothing other than chainsaw guns, which can also be confused with Gears of War. Wait, they do have chainsaw guns, right?
No, they have chain swords. They do not shoot chainsaws. Very different experience. I think. Do all three of these people just tell me the same thing? No. Or do they? Yeah, they just cycle. It looks like they're going to cycle through the same basic conversation. Yeah.
So 1980s and early 90s RPGs.
Yeah. And these are people telling me not to touch the machines so that the machine spirits don't get mad at us.
My destiny among the stars.
Machine spirits?
Yeah, they don't actually know exactly how the machines work, so they just pray to them until they work, and the God Emperor helps them.
Oh, so typical IT work. Got it.
Right, okay.
The divine watches over us.
Oh, and psychers are scary because when you use magic, you might accidentally call demons.
We are bound.
Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so my extent of the 40k universe is basically Warhammer 1 and all of its many expansions, which really was more or less just guns, swords, tanks, flying vehicles, things like that. There was no magic anywhere that I ever saw. When did magic get introduced?
I mean, the psychers. You didn't have psychers in. Wait. When you say Warhammer 1, what do you mean by Warhammer 1?
Let me pull up my Steam list here. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Game of the Year edition.
There's not. You don't have like a psychic unit commander for the Space Marines.
Not that I remember. It could have just been the group that I played didn't have them. Because I played like what seemed to be a very, very normal soldier type group of people.
Oh, did you play the guard?
I maybe. I just know they had a unit in their group called Scouts that basically sniped the shit out of things across the map. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to set these guys up right here, and nothing will ever take anything from me. And that was it. Like, I didn't need tanks.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your
Let's see.
audience.
If I click store page, will this take me to the store page, or does it not exist anymore? It still exists? Is this a game I can still buy? Oh my god, you can.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes too. If you don't worship the machines enough, they sometimes go crazy and try and kill everyone.
So the future of AI?
Our foes shall be
Yeah.
crushed beneath our unyielding might.
Destroy the out of control servitor to survive in the grim dark of the future. Blah blah blah. Okay. Click on the button at the top of the screen. Okay, so so that's turn based. I get a chance to sort of look and see what's going on. I'm way over here. Okay, I want a melee weapon. That's my goal. I need to get a melee weapon as fast as I can.
The Imperial Guard looks like who I was playing as most of the time. I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah, that's close to what we're part of. All battles are turn play based. Select a cell. Okay. Movement points move. Once you start moving, it can't be canceled. Okay. Well, since I have yet... Okay, step 1. Let me use my psychic power to summon the word of the Emperor.
Louder than words.
Enter Demon.
No. This one is pretty simple. Everyone just gains extra resolve, which fills our limit break bar, basically. This is it. Our limit break bar is called momentum. If it gets too low, you get to do desperate measures, which give you permanent negative buffs for a chance to get back into the fight, essentially.
I can't allow myself to do this.
Why didn't they move away before they shot? So how long does this Word of the Emperor buff last? Duration permanent. Okay, so I only need to cast it once per fight.
The Emperor,
Zap.
your corrupt way has failed you.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay, Voxcaster, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a communicator. Okay.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Oh, there's one of your guard tanks. I always imagined it was bigger, if I'm going to be totally honest.
To glory.
Okay. So there's nothing cool for me to just pick up? Let's look at the rest of their trophies. A massive golden... I'm honestly more of a fan of the fantasy setting than this, but I feel as though we haven't had a good sci-fi RPG in forever. What was the last good sci-fi one?
The divine watches over
It depends on your definition of sci-fi. Like, if we're talking space, I can't even think of one. If we go into cyber, then we're looking at God, what were those games?
I guess Cyberpunk. I never played it, so I didn't even occur to me. Is this the right way?
Well, I'm talking more like this style that you're playing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Tactical.
even think of Cyberpunk or the new Fallouts, because I was thinking of something like this.
Oh, why can I not find it? Shadowrun. That's what I'm thinking.
with each step.
Yeah, I guess those would be.
My destiny among the stars.
Also, they're very big on statues and candles for the far future.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I also keep hitting Alt instead of Tab to see things. Okay, we have elevators that look like fancy, old-timey elevators.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. The divine watches over us.
Oh, there was one other thing that I could show you. So we have our traditional alignment is slightly different, where we have our dogmatic alignment, which is doing whatever the God Emperor wants, uh, worshipping chaos, and then being a reasonable human being is a third alignment option.
Are you going to be a reasonable human being?
Yeah, because like the God Emperor wants you to do things like murder all Xenos and anyone who isn't as dogmatic as you might also need to be murdered or at least flayed until they become more religious. So I feel like we're going to go down the be a reasonable human being alignment path because chaos is also like literally worshiping chaos, and I don't see us doing that. We'll see though.
Know your duty.
Hmm. Can we zoom in and see the guy who's just covered in weapons? I assume it's this guy. This guy is the one who's covered in weapons. We Okay, so skills reflect our knowledge and capability. Some dialogues initiate passive skill tests. If your character is traveling, the party member with the highest score. Okay, so we don't get multiple rolls on skill checks. We get the best skill check in the party. Consider the hypothetical: a planet on the fringes of the expanse. It's There's a lot of high seismic activity, but we could be mining there. They worship heretical underworld spirits. Okay. Mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. What would you do with the poison treasure? What are our options? Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What's our other one? There are always ways to confirm what is happening is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so. There we go. Aeon 6 must be purged for the good of the Imperium. Yeah, no, I don't think that or the I don't know options are correct. I don't think we want to just steal everything on the planet for ourselves. I feel like since we are a sanctioned psyker, the most reasonable thing for our character to do would be like, why don't we use our psychers to determine what's going on before we make any major move? That's what we'll say. We can be we can be argumentative, we could be rude. It's like they don't know that I'm a sanctioned psyker, and that's why we would give this answer. Alright, let's see if they find our answers acceptable or if they're going to all be mean to us. Alright, it's not enough to just have have blood, right? So she's not too hung up on the whole nobility thing. Hmm. Okay, so nothing big at the moment. Okay, so our ship may or may not be haunted. That's great. I don't really care about becoming heir. I think in general all of these people are going to be crazy.
I will cast you into eternal
The characters at the why are the characters at the bottom going first?
To annoy you.
At least that's the first thing that has really annoyed me thus far. Alright, so we've got a bunch of heretics. They're coming in from this door here. Our people are exposed over here. Where am I in the initiative? Okay, so I'm a sitting duck for a little bit. Alright, start the battle. They may not need my help much.
Oh, my ears are ringing. Ah, pain and duty go hand in hand.
Use cover to avoid attacks. Okay.
Your end is nigh.
Alright, and now, is there anyone that I can shoot and actually knock out of the fight? That guy.
Rejoice in service.
Alright, we did our buff. Alright.
I've suffered worse. Reduced to dust.
Oh.
I took care of this one. For the glory of the Imperium. Just a minor setback.
Hover your cursor over the icon next to our portrait. Okay. What is kill them? Oh, extra ballistic skill. I will use that to immediately shoot someone in range.
I will not be deterred. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
If I cast it again, do I lose the buff on other people? No, so I can keep spreading my buff to more people if we start spread out like this in a fight.
Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
I feel like I wasn't needed for the tutorial fight there. Hmm. Yeah, see, this is normal imperial thinking right here. Oh, sometimes people just get a little mad, and so you have to occasionally burn thousands. It happens. Oh, we get healed after every fight. Okay.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Oh, we should save. Save game. I just want a melee weapon, but we can't loot people.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. The divine watches over us.
Oh, this is just... They're just gonna stand there shooting? Okay, great. We'll move on. I'm thinking maybe I wasn't supposed to come this way. Nope, here we go. Alright, maybe it's an organized mutiny. I can accept that possibility. I like how they're concerned about the other Psyker aboard the ship might go bad in the warp, but no one's worried about me. Alright, did we get our first party member? Or not. Or he is not a friend.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delight, you must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The Warrant of Trade.
Oh, hey, we have an option to use our psychic powers against him. Let's do that one. The number after the skill's name tells you, okay, but what skill?
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry. Did you forget?
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance? Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Well, there is still another way. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Oh, the warrant of trade isn't just a tiny document, it's huge.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating. Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated.
Okay. And told me how a journal works. I knew how journals worked.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from it. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without...
Okay. Your character suffered an injury. Okay. Okay. Fresh injury can be healed using a med kit without passing a skill test. Old injuries require a skill test. Okay. Easy enough. Once the combat is over, the wounds are replenished. Injuries remain. Alright, let's go into our inventory first. Alright, I get more armor. There we go. Great. Now let's go to weapons. I now have a melee weapon. Can I have a melee weapon and a pistol? Awesome. Okay, I can't use it. Oh, here's one of your chain swords, by the way. I'm lame. I just have a regular old axe.
Look no further. This wound will make a fine. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although but that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered.
Yeah, anything could have gone wrong. Good to know.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that sense. You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing? Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same? During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils, such as loss of
All right,
sanity,
jumping off.
spontaneous
Probably back around
See ya.
7.
death.
See you later.
Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the
Alright, I don't need to have that down any longer.
the ship's defense.
Okay.
In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
For the, well, more for humanity, but sure.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Onward indeed, Abelard.
Close ranks.
Are you ready to die?
Select a character. I think. Okay, so right. All right, so we can get into position. Both of us want to be. Let's. So those are our melee guy opponents. Do any of these guys have guns? No. Alright. Your new companion is a warrior. Hey, that's me! Okay. The character is using melee. Okay. Got it. Strike, cleave. He's got 4 action points. What is this? Brace for impact. Can only be used one. Let's save that. Let's start by moving to there.
Reduced to dust.
Okay. Good. One done.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
And that's it. You can't move anymore. Good. Yeah, it's different, right? We move to here. Strike, swing. Is this burst fire? Okay, spends all movement points. Do that. Oh, that didn't work out so great. Alright, that didn't go so well. That's fine.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Got it.
My ears are ringing.
The character has a med kit. Only be used. Okay, each holds 2 or more charges. Okay. So let's go ahead.
Field medicine at its finest.
Now, whoop. Okay. That didn't work out so well.
It will be done.
Since this is 1 per combat, let's do that. Hit chance 100.
And so your corrupt way has failed you.
Can I get... Okay, so let's... Oh, because attacking ends our move. Okay.
Rejoice in...
There we go. We're all buffed. Good. Strike for 0.
Indeed.
Ooh. Parry and defeated. Good job.
I'm not interested.
Your character can only move before they take an attack action. Okay. Okay. We shoot. A charge might kill. There we go. You can advance the level of prevailing in battles. Okay. Each level offers us... Got it. Friend.
No suffering will make me forget his sacred words. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean.
Features. Got it. Okay, let's do our... Well, let's save. Maybe I picked a bad voice. Maybe I shouldn't have picked the pious voice. Defeated enemies have no for their former belongings. Okay. Got it. What are all of the... Okay, let's collect all. Okay, swapping weapon sets does not cost action points. Okay.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay. There's nothing over here that we missed, right?
Let us walk this path to the end.
Okay, nothing here. Oh, did we not grab everyone?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay. Good. Everything's good. All's great.
The Emperor
So did I not get injured? Guess not. I guess we finished it. Okay. Swords. I kind of like having armor protection. Here, we'll put a sword in our other hand. And what is this? A las pistol. Here. You can get a las pistol. Sword type. There we go.
The divine watches over us.
Okay, we looted everything. Let's save one more time. We'll cut off here after we get everyone to level 2. Archetype. Okay, available skills. Choose a skill. Available. Oh, so I have to go that way? Okay. As this archetype rank, it is possible to increase character skills. The higher the score, the easier it would be to certain tests. Okay. Carouse. Okay. Athletics. Lore warp. Medicaid. It also allows the use of explosives to blast. I kind of like explosives. Where's my what's my demolition? 35, because it's base int. Yeah, we'll learn more about the war. Yeah. So is that it? That's our level. Next. Apply. I feel like level 2 is a kind of a lame level. I mean, it's got decent demolition. How's this coercion? So demolition or medicine for him. I'm gonna go ahead and say demolition. He's gonna get explosives eventually. Yeah. So level 2 didn't feel that great. I gotta be honest. Well, how do I increase that? Maybe we increase that with level. Okay.
duty.
Is backspace select everyone? Okay, backspace is select everyone. Where's formation? Last one. Last one. Okay, team. Map of your void ship. Okay, got it. That's where we are, so we want to go to the Navigator Sanctum. This feels like things aren't going well.
Directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius.
Okay.
Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the
That
fire.
sounds as though it's a thing we want to
In the
avoid.
roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you, Von Valancius, are a sorcerer.
Yes.
Just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
So can we?
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am?
You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart. The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are...
Oh, a sanctioned noble mutant. Okay.
They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares. prickling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No, 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 no. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay, which now consists of to select one, to select multiple, select. Okay, got it. All right, Adira. You have a psychic staff. I want that. All right. I don't like that you're heretical. Analyze enemies. The operative targets one enemy. Gains what's an exploit? An operative. Okay. Oh, the operative. Okay, so she can't share that. Forewarning. Okay. Psychic shriek. Got it. What's this mean? Oh, that means you're equipped with a chain weapon. You're a Navy officer. Okay. And you picked up awareness. Okay. So this door. So what is this? Let's go through this door first.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay.
May the blessings of the divine grant us the courage.
Heretic Psyker. Okay, we got a lot of heretics. So let's send Abelard this way. Let's send Abner this way. And get her into cover to start. Alright. Adira is a psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents, analyze. Okay. Okay, is armed with his... You know what I didn't check? She has 1. How did you get that? By being an unsanctioned psyker? Well, that's an important fact I didn't know about you. And there you go. You're good.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
1. Charge.
I will do my duty. I took care of
There you go. Good job. You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of... Okay. Okay, good, good, good. I want to come to here.
Rejoice in service.
There we go. One psyker defeated.
I cannot comply.
My prescience has failed me.
Okay. Dira, if you could do that. Analyze. And now just...
On it. Well.
get to here.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. And one fewer target.
There we go. We've now rescued the navigator. And hold the final dawn. I don't want to do that. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Yeah, it's new for the. All right, what do we do now? All right, to inventory. Ooh, we do get a psychic staff. All right. Scrappy auto gun. No, I want. That is what I wanted this entire time. Tell me what you do. You're a lightning arc. Okay. There we go. Will give me a scrappy auto gun there. We'll give you a sword. All right. Good job. What else can we find here? No, this guy wasn't. This guy wasn't in range. Okay. Cargo. Okay.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
All right, everyone out. All right, the door's gonna close, right? To the officer's deck.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
All right. Save. What time do I have? Okay, we've got like
Let us walk this
20 more minutes. All right, to the officer's deck. All non-usable. Okay, that's important to know. We're a little melee heavy.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Oh, good. I was just saying how we were a little melee heavy.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me.
you he would protect us.
My god. My light. My emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
Got it.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Fair enough, Abelard.
Idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors. Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cable.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our...
Great. I can get to the officer's deck. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Features, run and gun. Oh, okay, so okay, got it. Furious Recital, grants momentum equal to 6. Once per combat, got it. Talents, Field Medic, bolter weapon proficiency. Okay. Archetype, Soldier, and you also took Demolition. Well then. Feel like maybe we wasted Abelard's level 2. Alright, I assume your gun is super cool. We've got an auto pistol. Fading Valor. Got it. Set of icons. Okay, let's collect everything. Received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. Okay. Good. What was it? Well-maintained axe. Okay, that's great. The chain sword is better. So there you go, Argenta. Now you can have a chain sword.
The divine watches over us.
You came from this way, right?
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Do I have like a mini map? Oh, there we go. More goods. Okay. Omniprocessor. Okay, what is this? It's blocked. Okay, good. Then up here. Okay, that's the way forward. Alright, so we want to go through this door.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
There we go. Sorry about that. That's all broke by accident.
My destiny among the
But if a
stars.
person can fit through, why won't we go through? Fine, we'll go through the door it wants me to.
My soul is ablaze with righteous fury. Show them no mercy.
Cutthroats, assailants. Okay. Argenta. Go to there. Dira? You would do well right there. And the A squad just carve a path right up the center.
But of course. Be gone.
Ooh. Fresh injury. Okay. Whoops. Jinta is a warrior and a soldier. She's an expert with burst range and weapons that deal damage, run and gun. Revel and slaughter, which can be used. Okay. Got it. So do that.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Good. Now run and gun. Ooh, she didn't get the Furious Recital. Okay. Okay, step one. Knock him down. Oh, you parried. Okay.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Good job, and you stay in cover. Those bad guys. So very much bad guys. Types of cover. Okay.
I will not be deterred.
Okay. Step one. Clear him out. Step two. Get. I want you to hit from there. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Whoops. Okay. Move to here.
Hey, what's that?
Okay, she spotted something useful.
Anything else?
Forewarning. There we go. Clear path for our melee friends. And from there.
I'll do it.
Okay. Now.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Literally, you could do that.
At your beck and call.
Good clear.
It will be done.
That guy next.
Reduced to dust.
Good. That guy's got a good hit in. Okay, parry. I've got two. Okay. Won't be able to get there. So how do I switch my weapon set? If I switch my weapon set to that, do I have a shot? No, I don't.
I won't suffer this.
Okay. So we switch to this. Do the charge.
Will speak louder than words.
Oh.
Rejoice in oppose us.
Can we tag Argenta in this? Good.
I know what is to come. Was that you? Or... On it.
Well, she tried.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Close enough.
Someone else can do this.
Okay, target's too far, so just unload on them. Okay.
This is beyond me.
Get there and do that. That should be the end of this fight.
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
Okay. She can live with that fresh injury for a bit. Okay. New gun. And let's not open the door quite yet. Skill test, interaction, got it.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
More goods. Oh, this guy has goods. Multi-key. Machine right set. Great. Lots of weapons. A whole lot of weapons. What's this? Okay. More useful stuff. What does this do? Okay.
Let us walk this path to the end.
So this is the way forward. Dex.
Know your duty. The duty prevails.
Here's about to make a text use. Got it.
blood of martyrs.
More goods. Let's just collect everything. More goods. Okay. Operator's glove. +3 to tech use. Multi-charge. Alright, who's got the best tech use? I assume it's me at 35. Yes, it's Abner at 35, so go ahead. Pop that on. So, a little bit better. Is that a door that we can open? Demolition, okay. Tech use 88.
I rise above hardships.
No one has like a buff to just
Did I mention
everything.
that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that, once said aloud, make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy. Join me in prayer.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and say,
I have proven myself yet again.
What the? Did that open the door?
We shall recover what is rightfully ours.
Okay, we succeeded on that. Oh, okay. Open the door.
The duty prevails.
Oh, tech use 100. We can do that.
Accomplished.
More multi-keys. And a shotgun. Okay. So tell me about a shotgun. Alright. Ballistic skill 30, 30, 30. Okay. Alright, the shotgun is in case anything gets close. Actually, I do want to. I would rather have a cleave and a las pistol. Okay. There we go. All right. Guess we won't get through the tutorial, but
Watches over us.
there we go. We'll blow our way through the door later. Initial thoughts. This is on.
Let us walk this path to the end.
This is on hard, and I haven't felt. This is not nearly as bad as the Wrath of the Righteous or the Wrath of the Righteous or the Kingmaker opening. Difficulty wise, I like our team so far. We've got ranged shooty girl. We've got my support psyker, who I guess is also very good at isolating people for murder.
we head of the Imperium.
Brace for impact. We've got someone who's a better tank than I am.
His von Valencia's bloodline.
Is it? My dodge is 48, 48, 25, 33. Yeah, so we're pretty good. Well, I parry a little bit better than him. Oh, but does that stay true? Okay, no, it doesn't stay true if I do this. All right, we've got a team. I like it. Yeah, I think we'll be going through a little bit. I think we'll be finishing this off next. Much more impressed than I initially thought I would be. So there we go. Gonna stop recording, and yeah, we'll be back next time for more adventures with Abner and company.